Alright. I don't know if we're live, but hopefully we are. Alright, yeah, we're live. So, this is the first time I'm sharing my voice. I got really self-conscious about this, but it's whatever. So anyways, right now we're on the practice video that I uploaded that you all can't see because YouTube is dumb and decided to be a butt. So anyways, we're gonna go on to a different one. Dang it, no! Alright, you all got to see a sneak peek of a video that didn't even post yet. Alright. So anyways, this is on the tutorial one, where I just decided to get on this one, because, I don't know what to do while I'm quote-unquote ranting, which I'm not. So basically, this is a video I've really wanted to do, and I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna make this as non-opinionated as possible. I am not gonna put my opinion in here, I'm just gonna say my points. I do not hate. I don't hate Question Turkey. And I'm not gonna say that I like her. But she's done nothing wrong, so this is just my opinions and my point of view. So, first of all, what I'm gonna do is make my points. And again, I'm just gonna say this isn't a rant on Question Turkey, so please don't try to make it out to be a rant. Anyways, so she's very inconsistent with her points. She will go on about something really random that has nothing to pertain to the video, and then she'll go do something else. Also, ooh. Okay, I'm sorry. You might hear my mouse in the background. I'm just over here trying to find her. So anyways, she's very inconsistent with her things. Like, she'll be on a whole different topic, and it's just one of those things where you can't just go on a different topic. While I am doing this, I'm doing this right now and I feel really bad, but anyways, you can't just go on a whole different rant about, like, how when they started out they were 15 and now they're 18 and they've only improved the tiniest bit. Yeah, that's okay, but, like, also, you know, it's one of those things where that has nothing to do with what you're talking about. She doesn't consist with her points. Her points are very, very opinionated. Like, her facts usually aren't real facts. They're opinionated facts. Like, she doesn't like Kitty Dog. I have no problem with Kitty Dog. Kitty Dog is a very, I don't know, she's about the same age as me. I'm about the same age as her, is what I should say. But she went on this whole rant about Kitty Dog and how she didn't like Kitty Dog. And I'm like, are you joking me? Oh god, no. I'm just gonna play some stuff in the background. Also, I'm looking at Kitty Dog's videos right now. I can't help it. But, like, she was very opinionated about Kitty Dog. She even what she did is she included one of Kitty Dog's videos. I'll look for it if I can find it, but she included one of Kitty Dog's videos where Kitty Dog was twerking, and I don't get what's so bad about that. Like, what's wrong with that? And then she was like, I felt very uncomfortable with this. I felt like it wasn't right. But how can you say that when it's an animal twerking? You see much worse stuff, like, on the internet than that. It's, oh yeah, also, this is the solo meme. I'm looking at one of my friend's stuff, and yeah. Okay, I got really off topic. Anyways, you see much worse stuff on the internet. You see much worse stuff on the Discovery Channel. It's one of those things. It's twerking. You'll see it. No matter how much you try to avoid it, it's gonna be there. And it was very opinionated. I don't know. I tried using the script. The script did not work. Oh my god, help me. Alright, I'm just gonna go in. But the thing is, she's inconsistent. She mostly adds opinionated facts to her videos. And then here's the next point. She doesn't know how to take criticism. And no, I'm not saying when someone criticizes her, she's like, oh, shut up, I'm better than you, I'm bigger and badder, what are you gonna do about it? No, she's not like that. The thing is she doesn't know how to balance it. She is over there, someone says, hey, listen, you sound like you're kissing the animator's butt. You need to have a little bit more, how should I say this, like a little bit more, you should be a little bit more blunt. You should be like, hey, listen, this is how it should be. But when she did this, she created the Kitty Dog video, and that, I'm gonna keep bringing this up, because Kitty Dog did nothing, and then Question Turkey started talking bad about her. Then this is where my next part of the point is people started saying, hey, listen, you're being too rough, and you sound like you hate the person. And you're gonna get a lot of hate for that. And then, then she created another, animator review, and she was like, oh my gosh, can I tell you how good she is at drawing anatomy? And this was the Scootaloo animator review. She sounded like she was kissing her butt. And she was like, oh my god, how could I have not been this good? And it's just one of those things. You have to learn to take criticism if you're gonna take criticism and actually put it in how it's supposed to be. If you're gonna take criticism, it's one of those things. You either take the criticism and do it right, or you don't say anything, you don't look at it, or you're gonna be one of those people who do not understand how to take criticism and how it's gonna be. So my next point is, she uses very old videos in her review. She'll be like, hey guys, what's up? It's Question Turkey here, and you know what that means. Let's start out with when they first began. And they show the oldest video they can find, and that's okay, but it's in the beginning of their videos. And anyways, it's an old video, of course it's gonna be like worse than it is now. But you're over here at the beginning of the video, not even saying anything. You're like, hey, this is one of their old videos, and they're like, they start criticizing them on their old videos. They've already improved, so why would you criticize them on an old video when you can be criticizing them on a new video? Because they're not gonna be like, oh hey, yeah, that's a good point, because they've most likely already improved on that, and you're just pointing out what they've already done. And I find that's quite annoying, and this is one of the main reasons I don't like her animator reviews. Her animator reviews are, again, opinionated, and then she does not balance out her opinions very well, or her criticism, and she uses the older videos, which makes the animators look bad. It's at the start. You give the people who don't know them a bad impression, making them think that they're a bad animator, which they're not. So my advice to you, Question Turkey, if you're even ever gonna see this, most likely not, but if my advice right now is, don't put the old videos in the beginning. And you've gotten better about this, I know that for a fact, but you shouldn't really say stuff about their first video when it's one of those things where, yeah, they've already improved on that, so what's the point in saying something? And I get it, if they haven't improved, yeah, go ahead and use an old video and compare it and be like, hey, listen, you haven't really improved, you should probably try doing this and this. Yeah, that's perfectly fine, but when they've improved a lot, or at least a little, then you can't exactly be doing that. The next one is she's all over the place, like I am. She's very all over the place. She'll be talking about one subject, and then she's be, okay, I'm gonna use the Scootaloo one, and I'm sorry, I'm, again, all over the place, but let's use the Scootaloo incident. She'll be like, yeah, I don't really like this meme, but it's pretty good for her age, and then she'll be like, might I add? And it's, you can add, but probably not the best time. And then she'll be like, I love how she draws anatomy, and why was I not this good when I was her age? Like, yeah, we get it, you're trying to be nicer and not a total butt. Like, you're all over the place, and you're just making the animator look, I don't know. I mean, it's good that you're making the animator look good, but you look like a goody two-shoes, and you're afraid to say something about them. Ain't it fun? Sometimes you have to break the mold and not be afraid to give some criticism. And I know I'm not really the person that should be saying this, but honestly, you can't just go kissing people's butts and trying to tear them down also. You can take criticism a certain way, but when you don't know how to take criticism, you shouldn't be taking it at all. You either know how to take criticism or you don't. You are either rude about taking criticism or you're completely open to it. And I get you're completely open to criticism, but you also do not know how to take it. You do not know how to put it into a spectrum where it's both good and bad and you have almost virtually no opinion. I get you can add your own opinion to things, but also your videos usually seem very opinionated. And that's fine. That's your choice. But also, being very opinionated is not something you should be doing. And I get I'm all over the place about this, but also I'm just very strongly... I feel very strongly about this topic. I feel like if she's gonna do this in a professional way, and I by no means want to do this as a career, but if she's gonna do this professionally, then she might as well do it as best as she can. And when you're taking criticism way too harshly and applying it like it's the new thing, I don't know how to state it that would make sense, but honestly, if you're gonna take criticism, learn how to take it right. Because if you take it the wrong way, it may just seem like you're either being very rude to the animator or you're just kissing up to them. And that's not a good thing. One of the final topics, well, I've already covered that. Alright, I'm just gonna, again, go through them, just for my sake. She's very inconsistent with her videos. She's all over the place. She puts them in a bad light. So that's a topic I did not cover. So this is the last one. But she puts the animators in a bad light. And what I mean by in a bad light is she will either talk so much crap about them that people are like people that believe her criticism, and I'm not saying people won't, but people that believe her criticism will be like, oh my god, this person must be the worst. And when they see their videos, they're gonna start throwing out hate, like, oh my god, Question Turkey said some bad things about you, and mostly none of them were good. So obviously you are a very bad animator and or art community person. It's not right to make your viewers think that the animators you critique or you say you critique just get so much hate, because how is that fair? It's one of those things, if you don't want hate, then don't get other people to hate. And I know that's not your intentions, but also little kids, little 5-year-olds that watch you, there are those kids, those tiny kids, they're like, okay, this big grown-up is over here talking bad about this person. Or they're more older, they know how to search, and they're like, Question Turkey was talking bad about this person, time to go hate on them. It's one of those things, I know you can't stop it, but also you should really, I don't know. It just seems like it's one of those things where you can't really win in that situation, but also you can do better on it. The last thing I want to cover is, yes, there is nothing wrong with Kitty Dog or Question Turkey or any of the people I mentioned, like Scootaloo loves Sans. Scootaloo is she's a really popular animator, and she's really good. I enjoy her animation memes, and sometimes that's where I get my inspiration from. And when Question Turkey did a rant, it kind of is a rant because it's very opinionated. But anyways, when she did a animator review on Kitty Dog, she mentioned underrated animators. And this kind of ties in with my off-topic thing. Yes, they might be good, but also, why are you bringing them up in a video that you're supposed to be critiquing an animator, not bringing up and saying how overrated the animator is, and then talk about underrated animators? You're not some ad, you're not supposed to be advertising them. It's good to give them shout-outs, but also, when you're saying the animator themselves is overrated, it's very rude. And then Kitty Dog herself saw this, and she appreciated it, but also, I feel like it probably hurt, because, the way Question Turkey talked about, oh my god, Kitty Dog, it just wasn't the best thing. I know mine has probably been very opinionated, and if I can improve in any way, please tell me. But also, this is not one of the things where I'm going to be doing this for a career. So, you can tell me how to improve, but also, I'd rather not have to make these a lot. Yes, will give some critique to people if they want, but that's only if you want. I do not approve you going to Question Turkey's channel and hating on her. I can't help my opinions, and she can't help her opinions. She is not a bad animator. Well, she's not a bad animator reviewer. She is good. She has her good parts, like her editing. Her editing is very good. Her transitions are pretty smooth. And I know I haven't talked very good about her. And I know I was just saying she doesn't know how to take critique. But also, nobody's critiqued me on this. This is my first time. Please don't judge me. But she doesn't know how to take it, and I don't know. I keep mentioning that. I keep mentioning these continuously. But she really needs to learn. And overall, she's not a bad YouTuber, like I said. Her animation memes, I have not covered that, so I feel like I should go ahead and just do it while I'm on her still. Just just her animation memes, and I don't know if this is true, and if it's not, please slap me in the face. But I feel like none of the animation memes she does is her original character. And that's fine, but if you continuously do some TV show or someone else's OC, then you're never going to branch out and create your own OC and use it, and you're not going to be able to learn what you want to do with your OC, how she works in different lights, perspectives, and not just sometimes moving in a in an animator review. You don't have to put a animation into your reviews, and I really badly want to call them rants, but I'm not gonna. You don't have to put animation into your rants, but also I really dislike this, and it's fine, it's none of my business, but I really dislike when all the sprites do is just make facial expressions. And in her memes, which I have watched very few, so don't judge me if this is wrong, but in her memes, when they do move, they're pretty good. But also, I haven't seen one with her OC, or her original character, and that's fine, she doesn't have to use it, but I think it would be nice to actually see her original character, and it would put a good twist onto her memes and stuff, continuously using one TV show's characters or one person's OCs. I do not hate Question Turkey. I'm not gonna lie and say I like her. I don't dislike her that much. And I feel like you all should definitely go check her out. You all should have your own opinions. And if I honestly said something wrong, please tell me. If you've heard of her before, tell me. Honestly, when this goes out as a video, I'm going to turn the comments off because I don't, well, actually, no, I'm not. But please do not subscribe to me over this. This is one of those things I had to get it off my chest. I do not want people to subscribe to me just because they think, oh hey, look, that girl is doing a rant. I like this kind of drama. And sometimes if you do not do reviews or rants right, it may look like you're just looking for drama. And that's one of those things I really don't like as a viewer. But that's my opinion. I really honestly think you should go check out Question Turkey. She is honestly a very good animator. Well, a good YouTuber. And some of my points might just be wrong, so you need to go check her out for yourself and actually look at what she does, because I could very well be wrong and you never would know it. So please do not give her any hate if you ever see her. And I know I'm not the biggest person, and I most likely can't really give her subs, but also I don't want to impact my subscribers' view on her, because I feel like that's very unfair, and if I do that, then I would feel horrible, and I don't want to feel horrible about that. I don't know. Also, I'm really sorry my schedule has been, bad. But I might start uploading regularly. I was told that it would probably be best, which I'm just gonna take it and see how it works out. But if you all enjoy the everyday posting, then just tell me. But I really don't enjoy making rants, and I don't know. Oh my god, flip the clip, don't be laggy. But I really need to get this off my chest. I felt like I should be able to get this off my chest. But anyways, I am really glad you all have tuned in or are watching this as the video. I really do appreciate it. Honestly, I am glad for every single one of you. And as always, I will try to put out the best content possible. If there's ever something I can improve on, I will try my best. And oh my god, that last part, please help me. I feel that I can always improve, and I'm always trying to improve, so please, 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 please tell me where I can improve. And as always, this has been Super Spy Turkey, and I hope you all have enjoyed this stream/video. If you heard any background noise, I'm sorry, that's just my hectic life, and hopefully you didn't hear anything, and if you did, I'm sorry. But this has been Super Spy Turkey, and this is me signing out. Hope you enjoyed this video, Army. Well, I don't know how to say it. RME. Peace out.